Declared a national monument in 1987, Raffles Hotel has gone from strength to strength. With its restoration and reopening in 1991, Raffles Hotel today stands as a jewel in the crown of Singapore's hospitality industry, renowned and loved for its inimitable style and unsurpassed excellence. And this is Redu Naya, who has a wonderful job at Raffles Hotel because she works in public relations. Must be a great job, that.
It is.
Yeah?
Yes.
So take me back to December the 1st, 1887.
Okay, well, this hotel is 113, as you may guess, by 1887, when it first opened as a 10-room bungalow, spotted by 4 Armenian brothers, the Sakis brothers, who you could say were the founders of Raffles Hotel. That bungalow belonged to a rich Arab, and they thought it would be ideal to set up a little hostelry, and it took off from there. One of the 4 brothers, Tigran, was particularly enterprising, and I think from then on he developed the hotel into the grand hotel that it is today.
So they built it up?
They built up the hotel,
Yeah.
but that extension of land, of course, was done by the government of Singapore to expand the country, because we're this small, and the only way was either to grow this way or this way. Yeah.
And of course they decided to call it Raffles because of Sir Stamford Raffles.
That's right, who founded Singapore, or modern Singapore, in 1819.
Yeah.
That's right.
So when would you say it started to become worldwide famous?
From 1915, I guess it helped that we had the patronage, or enjoyed the patronage of literary figures, celebrities. Somerset Maugham was one such person, and he once said that Raffles Hotel stands for all the fables of the exotic East, and I think that was an endorsement on his part. Then you had people like Rudyard Kipling who came to the hotel and wrote about it. You had Joseph Conrad, Noel Coward, and it helped from then on. So 1915 was this hotel's heyday.
Now what about the afternoon teas at Raffles, because they're world famous, aren't
That's right. I think it's really a matter of lifestyle. That's the thing that we're cultivating here. You know, when you step through the doors of the hotel, you're taken back to a bygone era. So that era of, you know, relaxed teas, sipping tea and having scones and so on. So we do a really good tea at Tiffin Room, which is one of our historical restaurants.
they? So what can you eat for the tea? What is it?
It's just spread, you know, of local delights, colonial favorites. You know, of course. The cuisine is Indian, but it's somewhat Anglo-Indian. You have a lot of local desserts, you know, a fair mix of both. And then we have the world-famous Long Bar, where the Singapore Sling was created in 1915.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, we've got trans-ethnic cuisine. So you have that subtle blend of modernity and a little bit of history as well. Yeah.
So what kind of deals do you offer? Do you offer bed and breakfast? Do you offer bed and breakfast, lunch and dinner?
Bed and breakfast is, yes, but lunch, dinner, it's really up to the resident is free to, you know, we'll make suggestions of where they can dine, and we don't really have set packages in that sense, yeah.
And of course some of the modern day celebrities who've stayed here, Michael Jackson stayed here,
Of course, yes.
He adored it?
Yes.
Yeah, so do you constantly get...
Yes, we do, and a lot of the time they come here because of the privacy. We don't usually disclose who stayed here unless those are published information. But rest assured, every single day there are lots of heads of states and celebrities who call us home.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Well, you mentioned the Long Bar, and of course
Yes.
you mentioned the world-famous Singapore Sling.
Yes.
It's got to be the place to have one, hasn't it?
Of course, it's
So
an
with your
essential.
permission, it is essential. Can I just help myself at the
Oh
Long
yes,
Bar?
please,
Is
I'll
it
host
okay?
you. Yes.
Marvellous.
Okay.
Chun Seng has very kindly offered to make me a traditional Singapore Sling. This is probably the 300th Singapore Sling of the day for you, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? How many do you serve a day, about?
In fact, 200 to 300 a day.
Really?
Yes, sir.
And does everybody want the recipe?
Yes, sir.
Are they allowed to take the recipe with them?
Yes.
They can. All right. Oh yes, because it's down here. It's down here. You can tell us what you're doing though. What have you put in there first of all?
Gin, 13 ml.
Yes, 30 ml of gin, yes.
Cherry
What's that?
brandy, 15 ml.
Okay, does that give it that nice pink colour?
Yes, sir.
Because originally it was known as a ladies' drink, wasn't it? Because of the
Yes,
pink
sir.
colour.
Because it's sweet
Yeah,
and it's more ladylike.
right. When did men start drinking it then? Probably when they saw the effect it had on the women. They thought, well, we'll have some of that. What's that?
It's lime juice and it's 15 ml.
Okay, yes, it's all down here. I've got the recipe, don't worry, I'll bring it home. 15 ml of lime juice, yes. Quite a lot of that. And this is interesting because it says the Singapore Sling was created at Raffles Hotel at the turn of the century by Chinese bartender Nyam Tong Boon. And in the hotel's museum, visitors may view the safe in which Mr. Nyam locked away his precious recipe books as well as the sling recipe hastily jotted down on a bar chit in 1936 by a visitor to the hotel who actually waited for it. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so you've put all that into a cocktail shaker.
Yes, sir.
That was interesting, that little move you did there. What was that for?
For entertainment.
Well, it worked. Oh, it's all gone frothy. Oh, look, a bit of pineapple and cherry. Oh, thanks, Chun. Okay, let's taste it. Oh, it's beautiful. Taste all the alcohol, but it's lovely and sweet. Deceptively alcoholic, I think. Sarah, loads more where this came from. 13 hours away from London. You can be in Singapore. Cheers.